Because when the creation comes to an end, then there is no past, present or future. Because how will you know what is past? Nothing is there. Or future. Everything is blank. And you don't have any memory. You don't have mind actually. Then there is no past, there is no future.
So minds function only within the time.
And it doesn't want to remain in the present. That is the characteristic of mind. It very much hates the present. It's always in the past or in the future. That is its playing field. Try to put the mind in the present, then it will slip. Then it starts daydreaming, thinking what you will do in future, or it starts reminiscing about the past. These are two pastimes of the mind. Mind has its own concept of time. Even in our own feelings, we can have different concept of time under different circumstances. When something is painful, then it appears as if time is not moving. Right? If you cannot fall asleep at night and you are having headache or stomach ache, it looks like night has become like one kalpa. And when everything is going nicely, everything is happy, pleasurable, then time just goes. So it is just a perception, because time is not going faster or slower. It's just the way we perceive it. So our mind perceives like that. When it doesn't like something, then it is the mind which becomes impatient and wants to get out from that situation and start expecting that when it will come to an end. And when you are happy, then mind becomes absorbed. It is not seeing what is going on. It is inside that particular act which is absorbing it. And time passes without its knowledge. The mind gets absorbed anything which it likes. It has a program, and the program is that whenever any sensation comes to the mind, then the program interprets it in two things. Whether it is likable or not likable. Duality. Mind is the creator of duality. So it immediately does it. That is its characteristic.
Like automatic.
Automatic. Mind has the nature of always interpreting. So anything which it is likable, then mind becomes fixed in that. And anything which is not liked by it, then it becomes disturbed by that. So absorption comes because of the liking. And when mind is absorbed, then you don't see happening beyond that particular activity, then you don't perceive that time is going. Which actually is not going, because really what happens, that time is not going anywhere. What is happening, that the things are changing. Everything is changing. Therefore Lord Buddha was right. He says sarvam kshanikam kshanikam. Everything is momentary. At every moment everything is changing. And it is the change which we perceive, because our senses are only 5, and with those 5 senses we can only perceive 5 things. We can perceive taste, we can perceive the sound, fragrance, touch, which means heat, cold, rough, soft, these things. We cannot perceive time. We have no sense to perceive time. By which sense you will perceive? There are only 5 Gyanendriyas, 5 cognitive senses. And then there is mind, the 6th sense. So it is with the 6th sense that we perceive time. And that is based on some change outside, or on my past experience, that I sit down and I can still perceive time because I perceive change of thoughts. But suppose the mind becomes stationary without thought, then I will not perceive time. So in Samadhi they don't perceive time. Because how do they perceive time? There's nothing. They don't perceive any change. And if no change, then no time. So that's why they get bliss. They get blissed out. So no perception of time means bliss. Or other way around, bliss means no perception of time. So more you don't perceive time, more you must be happy.